Hey guys, hello me. I'm using these vlogs, the series of vlogs that I'm going to create, and pardon myself because I'm quite tired, and the thing that's really beckoning to me is sleep. And yeah, my body is telling me that it's time, or that it's soon. Um, and you know, those that kind of observation of myself and my inner world and the signals that my body is and my reality is sending me, the consciousness that is me, the spirit that lives within my breath. That is what I want to help grow through these videos, because I believe that orating, the spoken word, is an excellent way to provide concrete, expressive, concepts and spirits that are brought on by various truths, can be awakened or solidified or cemented by speaking them. By speaking the truth, you somehow solidify it. And it's not completely clear to me how this mechanism works. I'm also quite tired. But I'm just going to jump right into it and sort of talk about the most general aspects of my life that I would like to comment on, and see basically what comes out when I just do this naturally. Because I believe that the most important things in my life will bubble out of me if I simply allow them to. Yeah, that's just what I'm going to start doing. So I'm gonna begin with the general, and then tomorrow's video will get into more specific things. And it would be good to do this while I am more aware and have more energy. Specifically in the morning, I think would be good. So, anyhow, general, go. So, right now I'm in my car. My car has some work that needs to be done on it. Specifically, just some work time that needs to be worked in order to get it fixed. On that subject, I need to deal with a couple of my other financial situations. Now, the reality is I just need to work enough hours to make the money at the proper rate. And really, until I'm in a place of a certain amount of security, this is the struggle, this is the grind, this is the prevention of disaster. And there's not it's not just the prevention of disaster as much as, if you let yourself slide, things will get really bad. But on the other hand, what's an even greater prize than not failing is the prize of succeeding. And so, in order to succeed, you have to establish security. And the better that security is, the better your chances for success. It's the case of storing for winter versus frantically hunting and hoping to find your next meal instead of starving. So, yeah, it's better to save. It's better to have security. And there's a lot of things you can save that are valuable and that will help secure you. Money, yes, but also networks of people, support systems, being and investing your time into others, partly for that self-interest of, creating reciprocal exchanges of value in order to, be, in order to help secure each other. And there can be sometimes in relationships a transactional element in which part of what a friend does for another friend is to secure them. And the whole point of a team is to have each other's back and to have loyalty. And so really creating a network of friends and close people that you care about, you should care about everyone, really. So there's not really, the thing is, some people will respond better than others, and some people are to be trusted more than others, and some people will connect better to you and be a better reciprocal friend. And it would make sense for you to some degree, just, separate out the people that are really beneficial to you and that you're very beneficial to, and to, at least have a couple of these kinds of close associates that you can bounce ideas off of. And I think, that's everyone's goal, is to keep themselves in all the stages of their life surrounded by people like this, because obviously things change. It's hard to maintain the same level of, that high level of trust that's, sometimes it is hard to emulate, with strangers. And because sometimes it takes time to really build those things. And so really, that's kind of an answer in itself. The way you make those kinds of connections is to invest in them and to spend time doing them and engaging in them. So, so obviously I was just going over some money, security in money, security in friends and family, security in skills, and in having a good skill set. One of the things that is sort of necessary is to be able to always be able to have a job no matter where you are, because your skill set is such that that you can handle things. And so that's really important. And it's just as important as the financial aspect, because it is your financial aspect. Fundamentally, it's all the financial aspect, everything, the value, and whether you have an ability to trade and to procure money, which is trade. Basically, it's just your the currency for the storage of value. Obviously, it's not perfect, but you have to make do in society, and you have to secure yourself the best you can given the present circumstances. And it's better to have money than not have it, even if you're not about, even if you don't prefer to seek money for money's sake. It still is the reality that it's there. You won't be secure enough if you don't have it. But if you do have it, you can become very secure. Now, all of this is pretty overarching good stuff, kind of just like how I said I wanted it. So, Yeah, financial aspects, the skill aspect, the friendship and networking aspect, and of course just sharing humanity. And so that kind of links into the fulfillment aspect. And yeah, so you want to do all those things while also expressing yourself authentically, and by basically following the footsteps of your own I was going to say shadow. That sounds very cool, but it doesn't make sense. The footsteps of your spirit, the being, just not, you're not following your spirit. You should be your spirit. You should exude spirit. It should be trailing behind you like I don't know, gel from a snail. It's slime. Yeah, gel is from jellyfish. Slime is from snails. Wow, that was hard to say. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm getting pretty tired. But I tried doing this many times, and I wasn't doing such a good job of staying on topic. So these pragmatic steps or facets are very good starting point in starting to conceptualize a real plan that has integrated all of the relevant information present in my reality. And so today we've discussed the financial, so we were getting just to the purpose that is, of course, fueled by that financial, social, and skill-based financial security. And of course that is tied heavily into embodiment of your authentic self, and basically finding that which optimally challenges you and also provides you with joy and fulfills you, but I kind of think the thing that you're best at will be that which fulfills you, because it's, if you're being honest with yourself, like, I don't know, maybe there are things where you don't, of course it can be a lot of work, and it can be like suffering to train, even in something that you enjoy. It can be horrible suffering. It might not be fun, but most of the times it probably isn't. But fundamentally, that's what's that's the work. Everybody has to work. There's no not working. So yeah, to do those three things, and to also find a way to work for a living and really enjoy it. That's primarily the goal. Now, I would like to be able to build things and make really beautiful design of something. I don't know what that is, but something that's integrates, the essence of a person, like a designer or a tattoo artist or something, where like a curator. I'd like to be involved with something like that. I would like to be involved with fitness, and I would like to be involved with building family, and I would like to be involved in fun intellectual discussion, and I would like to be involved with helping the world, and I would like to be involved with systems which help you articulate ideas and concepts better, specifically when it comes to video, so filmography probably, and I would like to be involved with something really pragmatic and money making, which is to say, but something that ideally would also provide me with freedom, which is why I'm gravitating towards computer programming, because I'd like to, and I really like the logic. So what I was just saying about the films, about concepts and logic, and how it can be expressed, obviously can be expressed through a much more linear kind of mathematical and logic, like literally binary logic structures. So that's like a whole nother side of it that's just as equally important. But yeah, that's basically it for right now. I will continue this tomorrow and get more specific into all of those topics. Cool.